Hello everyone. These days, generative AI is everywhere, making our life better and making us more productive. OpenAI ChatGPT, Google Gemini, and Microsoft Copilot are generative AI tools. Although Copilot is present in many Microsoft products, but our today's session is more about Microsoft 365 Copilot. In case you are interested to know more about other Copilot products, you can refer other videos on my channel. In today's session about Microsoft 365 Copilot, we will cover how Microsoft 365 Copilot is different from Microsoft Copilot and Microsoft Copilot Pro. Then we will talk about Copilot in Excel, Copilot in Word, Copilot in PowerPoint, Copilot in Outlook, Copilot in Teams, Copilot in Forms, and Copilot for PDF. Although PDF is not part of Microsoft 365 but is widely used document format. We will cover Microsoft 365 Chat or grounded chat. At last, we'll talk about how to write great prompt to get the best output from Copilot. Topic is Copilot versus Copilot Pro versus Microsoft 365 Copilot. Let's first talk about Copilot. Copilot is new name for Bing Chat and Bing Chat Enterprise. Copilot is a public web service available to all users on through Microsoft Edge and through Windows. Let's see the demonstration of Copilot. In any browser, if you type bing.com/chat, you can open Copilot. Or you type copilot.microsoft.com to open Copilot. Either way, you can try the same thing. These are just two different ways to work with Copilot. On Copilot homepage, you can see various options to create, organize, compare, laugh, code, write, and shop. You can also try your own prompts like not only text, we can also give pictures as prompt. Awesome, very good description for the picture. In similar manner, you can try different prompts. Please note, prompts are a very important part of Copilot. Better the prompt, better is output. If you want to learn more about prompts, please refer my video on prompts. You just saw how we can use Copilot in any browser. Now I'll show you how to use Copilot in Edge browser. In a similar manner, we open Bing Chat or Copilot in Chrome. In similar manner, we can also open in Bing Chat. Apart from this, we can also see Copilot icon on right side. This one. For example, let me open a website. If I click on Copilot, for example, generate page summary. Or you can try other prompts as well. Third way to use Copilot is with Windows 11. Let me show you how to use Copilot in Windows 11. You can see on the right corner of my machine, I have Copilot icon, and I have Windows 11 as my OS. Click on this icon. Here I can try different prompts. I can also do some system settings, like for example, so we just saw how we can use Copilot in any browser, how we can use Copilot in Edge, and how we can use Copilot in Windows. Let's move further now. Sometimes business need protection of corporate data. So Copilot adds commercial data protection with eligible users who signed in with their work account or Entra ID. So what is this commercial data protection? So if you want commercial data protection in Copilot, you have to log in using your Microsoft 365 account with eligible licenses. At present, users with these licenses are eligible for commercial data protection, but this list is going to change very soon. Let me show a demo of this to you. You have seen in my previous demonstration, I have not signed in with my Entra ID. If I sign with my Entra ID, I'll get commercial data protection. Let me show you. Here I have logged in using my Entra ID and I have E5 license. Here you can see protected means your personal and company data are protected in this chat. So earlier this was known as enterprise Bing chat. Now we say it's Copilot with commercial data protection. So far we have discussed about Copilot with login and without login. Now let's move to our next topic. We can see on Copilot website we have products under two categories. For whom we have discussed Copilot in Bing, in Edge and Windows. Let's talk about Microsoft Copilot Pro now. Microsoft Copilot Pro launched by Microsoft on 16 Jan 2024. We can say that Copilot Pro is a superset of Copilot or a subset of Microsoft 365 Copilot. A premium Copilot experience is not free like Copilot. It's 20 USD per user per month for Microsoft 365 personal or Microsoft 365 family subscribers. 20 USD per user per month. So it can use Copilot in various Microsoft 365 apps. Copilot Pro is everything which is in Copilot plus few extra stuff like priority access to GPT-4 and GPT-4 Turbo models during even peak hours. Access Copilot in various Microsoft 365 apps to draft documents, summarize emails, create presentations and more. Create AI images with Dell 3 in landscape format, even faster with 100 boosts per day. So major difference that is for Copilot Pro from Copilot is it has capability to access Copilot in Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook and OneNote. Please notice carefully, as of now, Copilot Pro is not available for Microsoft Teams. Priority access to high-end models. Copilot gives you 15 boosts for image generation. Copilot Pro gives you 100 daily boosts for image generations. Means better imaging functionality for you. So let me compare Copilot Pro with Microsoft Copilot for Microsoft 365. As you're already aware, Microsoft released pricing for Microsoft Copilot 65 in month of November, 30 USD per user per month with minimum 300 licenses. Now anybody can buy even single license for 30 USD per user per month for various kind of license types. If you want, we are going to talk about very interesting topic which is Copilot in Excel. Excel Copilot can help you analyze, understand and visualize your data in a super easy way without putting too much efforts. In Excel Copilot, we will cover following things today. Identify insights, generate formulas, highlight data, sort and filter data. So let's start with demonstration. So this is our Microsoft 365 Excel in web and you can see Copilot icon over here. You can also use Microsoft 365 Excel Copilot in desktop applications. For example, Excel Copilot is available here as well. In case Excel Copilot is not visible in desktop application, you can go to File menu, go to Account, update your product and update the license and restart the application. And please note, Copilot will only work on files that are stored in OneDrive or SharePoint. So let's start with our demonstration. So this is our sample data for which we are applying Copilot functions. Let me click on Copilot. We need to have an Excel table that includes data in worksheet before using Copilot. We can do this action from here itself. Do you want to convert A1 to H44 to table? So it is A1 and it is H44. So let me convert it. So Copilot have created a table for you. Make table background color white. Awesome. You can see in Copilot we have some predefined prompts under section add formula, highlight, sort and filter and analyze. So you can use predefined prompts or you can write your own prompts. So for example, system suggesting us few prompts over here, or we can refresh from here to see more prompts. So let's try few prompts now. So first of all, we will try some prompt for identify insights. Please notice carefully, there is no column like sales in this sheet, but this column sales amount over here. System is knowledgeable enough to identify this difference. Great. So we got a graph and also information in text. I can add to new sheet. So here we have new sheet. For each item is showing me sum of sales and also the bar chart for this. So you can see how easy it is to make charts and get data in few seconds. Let's try a few more prompts. Okay, home theater is high selling product, 722 units. Let's try a few more prompts. System is able to identify some outliers in data, and we also have option add to a new sheet. So in this way, you can try different prompts to identify insights over data. Now we move to our next section, generate formulas column. So you notice that it giving some suggestions of the formulas column, or I can try myself for my own needs. So based on my prompt, it provides me a formula which is quite accurate. It also explains formula to you. Insert column. So if you like this, make sure to give thumbs up to Copilot or thumbs down, because based on your feedback, Copilot improve for future. We can add more advanced formulas. More advanced formula. Please review the formula. If you like it, insert column. So for only east region, you can see there is a value. For central region, for west region, there is no value. So gone are the days when you have to remember complex formulas. Just talk to Copilot in natural language and get the formula that you want. Now move to our next section of highlighting data, sorting and filtering data. So you can see top 3 items are bold in sales. Let's sort. Although I mentioned sales, and there is no column like sales in this worksheet, but Copilot is smart enough to understand sales amount is sales. So it will work on my previous prompt. Now you can see sorting is the other way around. You can also filter data via Copilot. Awesome. Now we only have data where units are less than 50. You can also undo the prompts. Not showing all the units. See, the highest commission is in red color now. So you just saw how easy to get wonderful results with Excel Copilot in very fast manner. So save your time, save your energy, and do wonderful job with Excel. Try your prompts now. Copilot in Word transform the process of document creation and refinement. Copilot help us drafting from scratch, enhancing existing text, and capturing the essence of lengthy articles. Today we will see how Copilot in Word help us to draft and add content, rewrite text, chat with Copilot, summary, and many more things. So this is my interface of Word web, and I can see Copilot here and here as well. Similarly, we can also use Copilot in Word desktop. This is our Word desktop version, and Copilot is visible here and here as well. In case in desktop version, if Copilot is not available, please go to File menu, go to Account, update your product, and update your license. Then restart the application. In that case, Copilot will be available to you. So let's start playing with Copilot in Microsoft Word. So this is our blank document, and we can see a box, draft with Copilot. In case this is not visible, you can bring this box from here. Let me give my first prompt here. Write a cost-effective marketing plan for training company Visionovate, which has AI as a focus area. See, power of Copilot only comes to you if you write powerful prompts. I'll discuss about prompts more in the later part of the video. Let's generate a document based on this prompt. So now we got the output based on our prompt. Based on the output, we can keep it or discard it. Keep it or discard it. Or we can also regenerate this further. Now Copilot is drafting the stuff for us again based on the same prompt but in different way. Now we have two draft. See, 2 of 2, 1 of 2. So now we have two draft with us. We can keep one which suits us more, and you can further refine it with our own prompts. For example, now this draft is shorter than previous two drafts. Okay, let's keep it. Okay, let me choose this paragraph. Click on Copilot icon via option rewrite. So we are rewriting only this paragraph of this document. Okay, suppose I want to change further, so I have option over here, adjust tone. I want to make it more professional and regenerate. So I have two options, replace or insert below or regenerate further. It is highly recommended that output given by Copilot should be ideally rechecked for accuracy. If you like the output, make sure to give thumbs up or thumbs down. Let me replace this text with original text. Okay, let me select it again. Option, visualize as table. Now information in tabular manner, and we can refine table further. For example, now you can see we have one more column, notes over here. Keep it. Okay, let me open one more file. There is an option over here, reference your content. If you type slash over here, you can choose files, or if you click reference your content, you can choose files. Browse from cloud. You can only use Word files and PowerPoint files for this purpose, and your file should be either on OneDrive or SharePoint. Okay, I have this PPT. So let me show you PPT first. This is PPT for the training of Microsoft Copilot. Let's see how Copilot in Word act on this. So you can see based on the given file, it is able to make a outline. Please note again, for this purpose you can only use Word files or PowerPoint files, or you can use maximum 3 files at a time. Let's go back to our first file. I want to add content information in this document. Awesome. Okay, now click on Copilot icon. Inside box you can see there are many prompt ideas are provided. For example, if I click on this, so Copilot have provided the text based on your prompt. You can copy and use anywhere you want. Apart from this, you will also see context specific prompts here. Let me ask you more questions. Please notice when you ask question, it gives the answer with citations. You can type your prompts or you can also speak out your prompts. Click on mic icon. Is there a call to action? So you can see call to action information is given to you. If you click here, you can see more prompts. So as I mentioned, various prompts are provided by a system, or you can draft your own prompts. The power of Copilot is only with you if you can write better prompts. So we learned how to draft and add content, rewrite text, chat with Copilot to make summary, and much more. Try your prompts now. We will talk about Copilot in PowerPoint. Copilot transform your vision into compelling slides. With the help of Copilot in PowerPoint, you can create, edit, understand, and ask your presentation files. You can use Copilot in PowerPoint in web edition as well as in desktop edition. In case in desktop edition, Copilot icon is not visible, please go to File menu, go to Account, update your product, and update your license, and restart the application. Let's start our demo now. So we have a blank presentation in front of us. Let me click on Copilot. We can see we have lot of predefined prompts, or we can also write our own prompts. For example, based on our prompt, Copilot to create slides for us. Okay, we can see based on our prompt, Copilot given us 6 slides for this deck, including a video. Copilot provide context-specific text, image, and videos in your PPT. But in case you want to change those things, you can also change that. It also talk about designer. Although designer is not part of Copilot, but it can help you to adjust the layouts. For example, you can try different layouts as per your choice. Let's go back to Copilot. Let me add a new slide. As of now, we have 6 slides, and I'm adding a slide at last. Okay, now we got a slide at last. We can also add pictures. So you just saw how to create a beautiful presentation deck from a blank template. Sometime based on organization need, we have to create presentation decks on a predefined templates. Let's see how to do that. File, new. Let's take a template from here. So the predefined template, and I want to make a presentation deck as per this template. So we can see now we have new presentation deck based on our prompt, but in the predefined format. You can change further with the help of designer and other prompts. Let me go back to my previous file. We can also create presentation decks from predefined Word files. You can choose a file from here. Meanwhile, let me show that file to you. So this is the file on which we are creating presentation. Okay, we can see that now we have presentation based on our predefined Word file. Let's assume we don't have file, but somebody else shared the link of file with us. For example, if somebody shared link with us, we can also create presentation from the link. The link of the file on which we have access. If you like the output, give thumbs up or thumbs down as Copilot gather your feedback for further improvement. In case you don't like the output, you can also undo from here. So let me summarize this presentation. So we got the summary of presentation for quick overview. Please notice that all information is based on citations with the reference links. Okay, let me organize this presentation. Before organize, let me show you total we have 8 slides without any sections. If I click on organize this presentation, we get some sections. Okay, now we can see we have sections like introduction and agenda and marketing plan for Biz Innovate. Similarly, there are a lot of prompts that you can play with. You can click over here, different prompts here in create, in understand, under edit, and ask. Let me show you some more prompts. So here are some action items from this PPT. Is there any call to action? So there are no explicit action items, but there are some recommendations. See, power of Copilot in your hand. Better the prompt, better the output. If you want to see more prompts, click here, view more prompts. Go to Copilot Lab. Here you can see a lot of prompts as per the product. You can choose any prompt and try yourself. For example, copy from here. So we got some tips. You can also notice it also showing me context specific prompts. And last, let me add a new slide. So try your prompts now and turn your vision into compelling slides. Copilot in Outlook. Copilot in Outlook saves time and efforts by generating high quality emails so that you can communicate effectively and professionally. Today we will talk about email drafting with Copilot, email coaching with Copilot, email summarization by Copilot. Let's start our demo now. You can use Copilot in Outlook Web, Outlook Desktop, and Outlook Mobile as well. You have to make sure when using Outlook Desktop, you have to use New Outlook. Let's start our first demo, email drafting. Email drafting with Copilot generates full-length emails based on your prompt. It uses the context of the message, thread, and information about the user to improve the output quality. Let me show you an example. New email. You can see option here, draft with Copilot, or you can also click here. Let me write my prompt. Based on my prompt, Copilot will generate full-length email for us. You can see that based on the prompt, Copilot given us an email, which seems good enough. In case you are not happy with this, you can regenerate. You can give more instructions. So based on your prompt, you can see new draft. You can see here now you have 3 drafts: draft 1, draft 2, draft 3. So whatever you like, you can use that one. Now you have option to keep it or discard it. Let me keep it. So you can see by supplying a simple prompt, you can get a beautiful and professional email. Now let's take another example. Let's suppose we got this email from a customer or a partner. This is quite long email thread. And we want to revert to this email. Click on reply all. So based on the information given in the email and based on the sender, it will draft reply for us. We can also choose from here what kind of length we want: short, medium, long, or tone as well. For example, casual, regenerate. Want to add something to this email? For example, okay, let me keep it. So here we learned how to draft a fresh email and how to reply existing email. Let's see another demo. Now we'll talk about email coaching. So what is email coaching? Coaching by Copilot provides feedback on tone, sentiment, and clarity of email drafts and offers suggestions for improvement on your email. So with the help of email coaching, you can feel more confident for professional quality. Let's see demo now. So based on my text, it gives me a suggestion for tone, reader sentiment, and clarity. In tone, it can say it could be more polite. Tone of email is too blunt and dismissive, which might offend the reader or damage the relationship. So give me some suggestions. Like for I am not interested, we can say I appreciate your offer or thank you for your interest. Reader sentiment and clarity. So with the help of Copilot email coaching, you can improve quality of email and it can make more professional. In case you are not happy with the answer of email coaching, you can regenerate. So based on the revised suggestions, you can modify your email and make it better. Now let's see another feature, summarize email with Copilot. Let me open another email. This is my email thread. Summary by Copilot summarize email threads, pulling out key points from multiple messages. It saves a lot of your time. If I click on Summary by Copilot, it will scan my email for all the key points. Okay, based on my email thread, this is my summary. This is good enough. So in this case, I don't have to go through my complete emails. By summary, I can understand what is going on my email thread. So today we learned how to draft emails, how to do email coaching, and summarize email with the help of Copilot. Copilot is a tool that can help you increase your productivity in teams. Today we will see how to use Copilot during the meeting, after meeting, and in team chat. First of all, let's talk about Copilot during the meeting. With Copilot, you can capture main point of your meeting, like who contributed, what and where there is a consensus or conflict, and what are the recommended next steps. Catch up on what you missed. If you're joining a recorded or transcribed meeting 5 minutes or more after it has started, you'll see notification to get summary. Let's start demo now. So you can see that this meeting is going on and I am more than 5 minutes late to this meeting. That is already in process. It is being recorded and transcribed by a participant. Let me join the meeting now. You can see this meeting is in progress and joined by two participants. And this meeting is being recorded and transcribed. Please note for Copilot to work, meeting must be transcribed. If you don't want to record or transcribe confidential meeting in Teams, you can still engage Copilot in very limited way. Let me show you how to do that. We choose this option. You still can use Copilot without transcription, but better is to use with transcription. Please notice this notification. Since I joined this meeting more than 5 minutes late, so I got this notification. The benefit is that whatever part of meeting I have lost, I'll get summary of this. Let me open this. You can see that this meeting in progress from last 11 minutes and I just joined, so I can see what happened in this last 11 minutes. Last 11 minutes, Jyoti and Shubh are talking about many things in training and marketing stuff. So I'm able to catch up with them even though I joined very late. So we can see that with the help of Copilot, you can catch up on things that you missed even though you are late. Let's try some more prompts during the meeting. List action items. So we can see action items being discussed in the meeting. Very useful. Just follow-up questions. You can see that Copilot is guiding you what questions you can ask during the meeting. You can see more prompts from here. Let me try few more prompts. For example, create a table with the ideas discussed and their pros and cons. Awesome. You can see a table here with all the ideas with their pros and cons with a reference. The citation is showing that this happened at this timing in the meeting. So you can see there are various prompts that can help you to understand and get benefits from meeting even during the meeting. Let me end the meeting now. Now we will see what Copilot can do after meeting finishes. Copilot in Teams meeting will be also available once meeting has finished in Meetings Recap tab. You can see as of now AI notes and mentions are empty because it takes few minutes before data to appear. So we have to wait for a few minutes. Meanwhile, let's try some other prompts and come back to the screen later on. Let's try some prompts. What questions were answered, asked, and unresolved. Good couple of questions which are asked, answered, and unresolved. You can see and also see the citations with timestamp. More prompts. More prompts. Okay, we got the summary of the meeting. Let's try a few more prompts. So you can see that Copilot created a very good email with all the required points and actions. So you can try more prompts as per your requirement even after you finish the meeting. Great, everything is ready now. So you can see recording of meeting here. You can see who are speakers. You can see topics that are being discussed in the meeting. You can see chapters inside the video. Topics and chapter divide the meeting into section so it is easy to jump right to the content or movement that you want to review. It saves a lot of time. You can also see AI notes based on transcript. You can see follow-up tasks. Let's see mentions. You can see full transcript. So here you learned so far how to use Copilot during the meeting and how to use Copilot after the meeting. Now we'll talk about how to use Copilot in Microsoft Teams chat and channels. Copilot in Microsoft Teams chat and channel help you to get up to speed on conversation by quickly reviewing the main points, action points, and decision without having to scroll down through long threads. Copilot reference information from the message thread in which it is open with a 30-day history. Let me show you how it works. We have opened the chat window of meeting that we just finished. Click Copilot from extreme top right. You can see various prompt suggestions are here. You can try yourself, or let me show you one or two over here. As chat messages are very less, so it is not able to create the highlights. Let me recap meeting from here. So we can see what were the key points discussed in the meeting. What are open items? Again, it needs more items in the chat to talk about. Let me try a few more prompts over here in chat. So I want to know what links were shared. Okay. So let me go to some other meeting in which we have lot of messages. So I'll show you the same thing in other meeting. It is my another meeting. So Copilot is able to find the link shared during the meeting. Now I want to check whether any document shared or not during the meeting. So you can see that with the help of Copilot in team chat, you can achieve many things like link shared, document share without going through long threads. Please also refer citations. So it is very easy to move to links or document that are shared during the chat. So here we learned how to use Copilot in Teams chat. You can also use Copilot to polish your messages and improve your communication. For example, I am typing over here what is progress. From here, I have a small Copilot icon. I can select this one and say rewrite. Even after sending the message, I can change it further with the help of Copilot. So in this demonstration, we learned how to use Copilot during the meeting, how to use Copilot after the meeting, and how to use Copilot in team chat, and how to improve your communication using Copilot. Copilot in Microsoft Forms. Whenever you need to collect information or need to do a survey, we can use a lightweight app, Microsoft Forms. Let me log into Microsoft Forms. Let me click on New Form. You can see that I am getting draft with Copilot option because I also have Microsoft 365 Copilot license with me. Copilot in Forms is an AI powered tool that help you create surveys. You can see predefined prompts or you can also create your own prompts. Let me start with a predefined prompt. Create an employee feedback survey for HR department. So based on the prompt, I am getting the text for prompt, which I can modify as per my requirement, or I can write entirely new prompt. Let's click on generate. You can use a variety of questions, but you need to plan and design well, which consumes many hours. But now with the help of Copilot in Forms, you can do same in few minutes. By using large language models, it generates draft questions and suggestions based on the prompt. So based on our prompt, we got this set of questions. If you are not happy with the output, you can regenerate. Now you have two drafts, draft 2 and draft 1. Let's try some prompts. You can see that based on our prompt, we got some predefined departments. Build questions 2 and 3. Question number 2 and 3 related now. You can see that based on our prompt, we got a question for the snacks in NPS format. So in this way, you can design beautiful survey forms using Copilot. Click on keep it. You can apply your desired theme. Let's say we take this. Now we can check preview. Preview for computer. Go back. Preview for mobile. Go back. Click on collect responses. After creating survey, you have to share link with others to get responses. So there are various options that you can play around. You can share link, or you can send invite to some people, or you can use QR code, or you can also place HTML on your web page. Let me share hyperlink with one of the user. Now you can see we have one response filled by one of the user. Beautiful graphical format. You can also sync result with Excel. If you have Copilot for Excel, you can further analyze with the help of Copilot. Click on present option. Here you will see all the responses that submitted by all the users as dashboard. Here you will see responses summary. So use Copilot in forms and make surveys faster. Copilot for PDF. This is my PDF file of finance report. Right click, open with Adobe Acrobat. If I open file with Adobe Acrobat, I cannot use Copilot with this file. Even if I try with Windows Copilot, the answer provided by Copilot is not up to mark. So how to use Copilot in PDF effectively? So first of all, we do not have to open our PDF in Adobe Acrobat, we have to open in Microsoft Edge. Now we have our PDF in Microsoft Edge. You can see on extreme right corner we can see Copilot icon, and we can also see here Ask Copilot. It's quite long file of 81 pages. Let me try some prompts now. Generate document summary. It take care of your privacy. You can see that Copilot has generated summary for this document, but it only showing part 1 of this document. View more parts. Now you can see part 2 of summary. So it is quite long summary. If you want, we can also ask for shorter summary. For example, now you can see our summary is quite shorter as compared to earlier. We also see we have citations. Like for this, if I click on this number, it take me on the portion of page. Let's try a few more prompts. So let me apply a table format. So you can see that we had applied many prompts to this PDF file, and all the answers are based on this PDF file. Please notice one point carefully. It is saying search disabled. Means all the prompts that we are supplying, they are working on this PDF file. If we want our prompt to work on this PDF file as well as on internet, we have to enable some plugins. Let me show you how. Click on plugins, enable search, click on new chat. Let me ask a prompt. So please notice that my prompt answer is coming from web. But if I want answer only from this page, I have to click answer from this page only. Now we can see reference from this document. Let me click on this page. Now we get the credit rating information. So with the help of free Copilot, you can analyze your PDF file very well. As you know that Microsoft 365 Copilot combine the power of large language models LLM with your content in Microsoft Graph and Microsoft 365 apps like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook and Teams to turn your prompt into valuable output. So our today's topic is Microsoft 365 Copilot Grounded Chat. Let's first understand how Microsoft Copilot Chat and Microsoft 365 Copilot Grounded Chat are different. We can access Microsoft Copilot Chat from Edge, from Windows 11 and from any browser. Let me show you how. You can see a small icon over here for Copilot in Windows. Click on this. Now you can see you have access to Copilot. Open Edge browser. You can see you have access to Copilot. Let's go to some other browser like Chrome. Bing.com/chat. You have access of Copilot. If you type copilot.microsoft.com, you can access Copilot. So you have seen we can access Copilot in various ways. Please see this icon carefully. Copilot, your everyday AI companion. So we have seen how we can access Microsoft Copilot Chat. Now we'll talk about Microsoft 365 Copilot Grounded Chat. So we can access Grounded Chat from here itself or from Microsoft365.com. And third option is Teams. So whether you access Microsoft 365 Copilot Grounded Chat from Teams or from Microsoft365.com portal or from copilot.microsoft.com is same thing. You can see that as of now I have not logged in. Still I can use Copilot Chat. If I want to sign in, I have two options, personal or work account. If I click with personal account, I can sign in with my personal account. Here I can see my recent chats. And third option is I can log in with my work account. So this is my work ID or Entra ID, and I also have assigned Microsoft 365 Copilot license to it. You can see carefully, name of my organization is also visible over here. And now we have two options, work and web. If I click on web, in this case, Copilot can only access public web. It cannot access your Microsoft 365 organization data, which is in graph. In case you have your Entra ID, but you do not have Copilot license, then work option will not be available to you. But as you logged in with the Entra ID, it will be protected chat. If you have Microsoft 365 Copilot license assigned to this user, you will able to see work option. It means you are using Microsoft 365 Copilot grounded chat. Okay, let me ask a question to my normal web. Please notice carefully, as of now, I am using Microsoft Copilot chat, not the grounded chat. It can access public web, but it cannot access Microsoft 365 graph data. Okay, let me ask same question to grounded chat. First of all, see, work content and chat cannot be seen outside your organization. And answer is, I'm sorry, I'm not able to provide weather information. I'm a chatbot designed to help with the Microsoft 365 tasks and queries. It cannot access the web. In case you want Microsoft 365 Copilot grounded chat to connect to web as well, there is an option. Click on plugins, click on web content. Now grounded chat can access organization data as well as public web as well. Now you can see, once I enable web content plugin, it able to access data from web as well. Microsoft 365 Copilot grounded chat is fully secure. Work content and chat cannot be seen outside your organization. Let's try some other prompts. Click on attach. We have option people, files, meetings and emails. People means all the users who are in this organization. File, all the files on OneDrive of this organization. All the meetings and all the emails. Let me refer a few files. So you can see that I can refer multiple files from OneDrive and asking for overview for a meeting. You can see in this way, you can save a lot of your time. Let me refer this meeting. Tell me call of action. So I want to know what is the action for me or somebody else in this meeting. So these are the action items as per this meeting. Also notice that as web content is enabled, so it's also fetching some information about this from web. Based on output, you can like or dislike the answers. It will help Copilot to get better for the future. You can copy the text or you can also export as Word, PDF or text. So we have seen how to use Copilot grounded chat. Let's go to team and try some prompts over there. So it is our Microsoft Teams app. You can see one extra thing here as compared to browser, view prompts. If you click on this one, you will see some sample prompts over here. Then we have option go to Copilot Lab. Copilot Lab is a repository of samples of various kind of sample prompts for various Microsoft 365 products. You can see here we can only see OneNote, Outlook, PowerPoint and Word. We cannot see all the apps. Reason being, to access the Copilot Lab completely we have to sign in with our Enter ID. Now I have logged in my Enter ID with Copilot license. Now I can see all apps over here. So we're talking about Microsoft 365 Chat or Grounded Chat. I can see a lot of prompts over here. Let's take this one. You can save for future if you want to use it multiple times. You can share with some other or copy to use over here. We just copied a prompt from Copilot Lab to our chat window. So this is one of the person in my organization. When is my next meeting with Jyoti? Okay, so it is given me answer for my next meeting timing and days. Let me ask some more questions in this context. Great. So I'm getting some points to lead the meeting. So you can see we can ask prompt after prompts. Copilot is a multi-turn experience. Just follow with another prompt and Copilot builds on its initial response to get closer to what you are looking for. So first prompt is generally not perfect. So keep improving your prompts to get better results. Please notice one point very carefully. If you go to chat of Teams and you open chat of any meeting and click on this icon of Copilot, in this case, this Copilot will only access this chat thread. So it is not grounded chat. It does not have access to your whole organization graph. If you select Copilot from here, you will see Copilot for Microsoft 365. This is grounded chat and it has access of whole organization data. One more question. How does Microsoft Copilot grounded chat is different from Copilot in Microsoft 365 apps? Copilot in Microsoft 365 apps like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Team is limited to assisting you within that app only. Microsoft Copilot with graph grounded chat can work across multiple apps and graph data of your tenant. It combines information and produce output from different sources to enable you to achieve with wider goals and objectives. If you want to really enjoy the power of Microsoft Copilot, then should try Microsoft Copilot with graph grounded chat. Microsoft Copilot prompts. It is important to understand the power of prompts to get real value out of your Copilot. Copilot or generative AI can only do good for you if you ask good, means great prompts. Microsoft 365 Copilot performance depends on clear and specific prompts. All the product have some inbuilt prompts that you can use as it is, or you can craft your own prompts. Let's refer some guidelines about prompts given by Microsoft. Microsoft 365 Copilot, the art and science of prompting. Tell Copilot what you need. As you're aware, Copilot is available in various apps, in Dynamics, in Power Platform, in Windows, and Microsoft 365 apps. So based on your app or required task, you can use various prompts like learn about projects and concepts, edit text, transform documents, catch up on missed items, create engaging content, summarize information. So various prompts are available under various apps as per your requirement. We'll talk about more specific examples of prompt later on. To get the real value out of your prompt, we have to make sure we follow the guidelines about the prompts. What are the components of a great prompt? So as per Microsoft, a great prompt have four components: goal, context, source, expectations. Context is the most important component. Let me describe one by one. Goal. What response do you want from Copilot? Generate a 3 to 5 bullet points. What is context? Why do you need it and who is involved? To prepare me for a meeting with client to discuss their phase 3 brand campaigning is context. Third is source. Which information source or sample should Copilot use? Focus on email, team chat since June. Expectations. How should Copilot respond to best meet your expectations? Please use simple language so I can get up to speed quickly. So it is one of the recommendation given by Microsoft. Try to build your prompt in such a manner. In first go, it is very difficult to get best prompt as Copilot is a multi-turn experience. So just follow up with another prompt and Copilot build on initial response to get closer to what you are looking for. So it is a journey to build a great prompt from a starting prompt. You will see some more examples very soon. When you provide a prompt, you get the response. In first attempt, the answer may not be accurate. So keep the conversation going. Generate ideas. Lead with broader request and then give the specific details about the content. So drill down to get the best answers. How to drill down? Vary from context to context. Like storytelling, ask Copilot to write a story, then guide it to be more specific, relevant details. Solve technical problems, present a technical problem, then narrow it down or ask for step-by-step guidance. So fundamental is drill down. So we have discussed tell Copilot what you need. Prepare a great prompt keeping in mind goal, context, source and expectations. Keep conversation going like human. What's next? Few helpful finds in terms of the prompt. No Copilot limitations. Copilot is limited to your current conversation, so give lot of details. Be professional. Communicate clearly. Use quotation marks. Start fresh. So these are the few guidelines which can help you in drafting better prompts. Now let's talk about some important do's and don'ts. Although some of them we already covered, be clear and specific. Keep it conversational. Give examples. Ask for feedback. Write legibly. Check for accuracy. Provide details and be polite. Copilot is also learning from us. So make sure you give the feedback and check for accuracy every time you get response. Some don'ts: don't be vague. Do not request inappropriate or unethical content. Don't use slang, jargon, or informal language. Do not give conflicting instructions. Do not interrupt or change abruptly. So it is learning journey for both of us, Copilot and human. I am sure you can easily try in build prompt easily, but it takes time and patience to be an expert for writing prompts. Let's have a look at some examples. I trust you enjoyed all the information about Microsoft 365 Copilot. In case you are interested to know more about other Copilots and Copilot Studio, which we can use to customize and build our own Copilots, please refer to other videos on my channel. Thanks for watching. To see more such demo sessions, please subscribe to my channel. You can also contact me on my email address or on my website, which I have given in description. Thank you.